What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Fine Tuesday to you all. Good to see ya, good to see ya. What is up? Oh, hang on. Where am I? There we go. Hey, there I am. What is up? Ooh, till the past. Filthy Rascal, Advance wins. Zelda's Strictly Jess. How are you tonight? Jay Zoller. I hope it gets better. Win some of those arena games. Avoid the blue decks. All that encouragement. Tony, how are you tonight? General Chow. Waddy Fathom. Blue Idol on MTG. I am hyped tonight. It's another Pioneer stream, and I gotta say I love Pioneer. I do. I think, and this is probably blasphemous, because if you had asked me this question anytime over the past, I don't know, 5 years, the answer would have been Modern. I think Pioneer might be my favorite format. Like, I really love this format. It is... Oh man, it is just so awesome. So I'm excited to be doing some more pioneering on this Thursday. Excited to not be playing Standard. I think it might be Blue Eidolon. I don't know if that'll stick. Maybe it's the newness of it. But right now, I think I would say Pioneer. I actually like it more than Modern, which is pretty crazy. I really love it. I really love it. No snow here yet, thankfully. But I'm sure we'll be getting it soon. I heard there's supposed to be like an ice storm or something on Thursday. So it sounds like it's coming. I can't say no Elks. There might be a very tiny bit of Elks. There is an Oko. Blasphemous, I know. Thingman, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups tier for our new subscriber. Pioneer, it feels like it combines the broadness of Modern, where you can play so many different things with kind of the slowness of Standard. Maybe not as slow as Standard, but slower than Modern, so you can actually, like, maybe cast your Panharmonicon, and maybe actually cast a thing after your Panharmonicon, which makes it so much better. Hey, what's up, awesome dude? Yeah, I saw a couple of tweets from Colorado. It looks like the snow's falling there. Yeah. I'm looking forward, well, not looking forward, but I know it's coming to New York. It'll be here soon. How you doing, awesome dude? Viken, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Does this start to kill Legacy? I mean, Legacy's been dying for a long time since SCG stopped doing tournaments every weekend. Like, I think this is probably the final nail in Legacy's coffin, but Legacy, it has been on its deathbed for a long time now, so I don't think this kills Legacy. It might be the, like, I don't know, greedy nephew or whatever that actually, like, pulls the plug out of the wall, but it doesn't actually, like, put Legacy on the deathbed to begin with. Chiefich, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. How are you tonight? 8 months in a row. Welcome back. I would play Reflector Mage in the sideboard, super strong with Displacer. We have Reflector Mage in the main deck because it's super strong with Displacer. I'm excited for this deck. I'm excited to explain it, to talk about it, to play it. The nephew that pulls the plug out of the... I think I was watching the Always Sunny episode with like the Nazi grandfather, where they have to decide if they're gonna pull the plug. So I think that's why that came to mind. It's Always Sunny's fault. So how is everyone this evening? Yeah, it is Pioneer again, and honestly, they announced no bannings in Standard till after the Mythic Championship. Modern, I still like Modern. I still really do. I still love Modern, but I'm just really feeling Pioneer. So I expect that we'll be doing a lot of pioneering over the next couple of weeks at least. What do you think about Mardu Demonic Pact in Pioneer? I want to try it. I've seen a couple people messing around with it. Nihiri is a good combo piece for it. I think it might actually work. If Wizards had 15 proxy rule for Paper Legacy, do you think it would save the format? Maybe. I really think so. This is probably getting a little bit off course. Ooh, I think Dubious Challenge, that's all. There's so many decks on my to-do list for Pioneer, and I think that Dubious Challenge is another one. Ooh, that's an interesting build of Dubious Challenge. Backup plan with Champion of Ronus, that's sweet. Yeah, so definitely a lot of stuff that I want to try in this format. Please give us some Night Howler Bestowal on the Trolls with Green-Black. Ooh, that sounds fun, Tony. Yeah, that's another good thing to try. There's so many. Would 15 Proxy Legacy save the format? I don't know if it would, honestly. Tutelage is very high in my list as well. Hey, what's up, No Name? I honestly think one of the things I've realized because of Pioneer is... I don't think people have that much of a connection to Legacy. Like, old-timers that have been playing Magic a long time, we probably have a connection to Legacy and remember some of those cards. But what I'm really realizing from Pioneer is a lot of people that are playing Magic now started playing in like Theros or Return to Ravnica or Innistrad, and for them, like, Pioneer is nostalgic. When you go like, oh, like, whatever, I don't know, random Theros card, Heroic, Blue-White Heroic. Oh, I remember that from when I first started playing. Or Mono Black Devotion. Oh, I remember that from when I first started playing. So I think part of Legacy's problem is it's so old that you don't really have that same nostalgia factor. And then you throw in the super high price tag. So I'm not actually sure, like, the reserve list definitely killed Legacy. But at this point, even if you got rid of the reserve list, I don't think Legacy would suddenly become more popular than Modern or Pioneer or something. How far back is Pioneer? It goes back to Return to Ravnica block. Ooh, let me see, thing man. And then we will do our reminders, talk about this deck. I'm excited to try this deck and start playing some more Pioneer. Ooh, Mardu Fires, eh? That looks fun. Kind of like Mardu Enchantment Control. That definitely looks sweet. I think Fires might have a chance in the format. And some form of God Tribal feasible. Ugh. God Tribal's tough. Maybe like green-red 2-color gods could work. I think like 5-color gods, more of like an against the odds style deck. But I could see like 2-color gods maybe would have a chance. Kellyanne for the 4th month. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I think Feather might actually be a real deck. I think it might be a real deck in the format. I saw someone 5-0 with it. That looks like a very solid. Oh, that is the 5-0 list. Yeah, I think that Feather might have a shot. Ooh, let me see, Daniel. All right, last deck list, then we will do our reminders, start playing some Magic, and then we can look at more deck lists. 5-color adventures. Ooh, that looks super fun. I really love Lucky Clover decks, and going 5 colors allows for some spice. Kind of like Sultai main deck with the Wishboard. That looks super sweet. I like it, Daniel. All right, so reminders, and then we'll talk about this deck. Replay YouTube, that's where you can find all the old streams, including this one in the future. If you missed our Mono Black Devotion stream from yesterday afternoon, it was a good one, and it is up on the replay YouTube. Normal YouTube, we had a Budget Magic, first Pioneer Budget Magic. Blue-Red Prowess go up last night, so keep an eye out for that. Tonight, there is some Brawling with Crim. Tomorrow, long-awaited Pioneer Monocod for Against the Odds. So tons of sweet stuff coming up on the YouTube. Will you be dressed as an elk for Halloween? I will be dressed for the Halloween stream. Not as an elk, but I do have a costume. Thanks to all of you, really. Like, you made me promise that if we did good with the Ginger Brew Standard Affinity deck, I would get a Gingerbread Man costume. So on Thursday, I will be putting on the Gingerbread Man costume, and it should be interesting. I've never worn a costume on stream before, so yeah, you did it, chat. You did it, Zach. You talked me into it, and we're doing it. So, L Graves, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Oh dear, I was thinking like, we should probably play a Ginger Brute deck. Maybe we'll play like the Ensoul Artifact Affinity deck in Pioneer. That would be on point flavor wise, I think. Gingerbread costume, Ginger Brew, Ensoul Artifact. That seems like a good way to spend Halloween streaming. Hey, what's up, Jonathan Snow? How are you? A reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom, and if you need some Magic the Gathering cards, maybe from Throne of Eldraine, or even from another older set, any set really, you can snag them over at cardkingdom.com, and even grab a Saffron Olive sticker if you'd like to. Just mention in your order notes that you'd like one. So thank you so much to Card Kingdom for being awesome, supporting the stream. The deck is very fun. I'm very excited for this one. Real Wrangler, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. First time sub as well. Big soups here for you. Thank you. Otherwise, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmats, good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. Donations, always appreciated, never required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. And those are our reminders. Oh yeah, one other one. We are still doing the Oko for charity, thanks to Tawnos. If you want a chance at winning a foil full Oko, all you gotta do is donate $5 or more to endhomelessness.org, the Alliance to End Homelessness. Send it in an email to okoforcharity@tawnos.com with proof of your donation, your Twitch name, and let them know that MTGGoldfish sent you, and you could be entered to win your own foil full Oko, which is like $200 or something like that. So thank you for Tawnos for doing that, and want to remind everyone of that as well. I was wondering if you tried Corvold Aristocrats. Are they any good? I have I've messed around with it a little bit. That's actually one of the decks that I would like to play in Standard. I haven't been playing much Standard lately, but we might have to do a Standard stream just to play Corvold Aristocrats, because that looks exactly like a kind of deck I would like. Have you seen the pro players ask for limited MC7 instead of Standard? Yeah, people are not really excited for the Mythic Championship. I saw they had a tournament series, the Nerd Rage Gaming Tournament Series, had 2 players sign up for their tournament, but then they switched it to Pioneer, and now they have a ton of players, and they're going to be able to run it, which is sweet. Pioneer Artifacts. Ooh, that looks fun, no name. I think the Artifacts decks could be pretty good in the format. So let's talk about this deck. Oh, can we see the main? Maybe. Maybe the hair will come down as we go. We'll see. We'll see. Possibly. Possibly some hair down. So we are playing Biomancer combo tonight, and this deck is super sweet. I love Eldrazi Displacer. It's just such a sweet card with the blinking effect. So on one hand, this is kind of like a value-y collected company deck. We have collected companies. We can collected company into like Knight of Autumns, Reflector Mages, Voice of Resurgence, Duskwatch for card advantage, Charming Prince for blink value. So we can't just play this like value-y collected company style game. But as we are playing the value-y collected company style game, what we are really trying to do is set up this infinite combo. So our infinite combo, what we need, and the combo's kind of sweet because even if we get 2 of the pieces, it's very strong. Newt Jedi for the 11th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So what we're trying to set up, Eldrazi Displacer, Biomancer's Familiar. Biomancer's Familiar, training ground on a body, which means we tutor it up with Collected Company, or find it with Collected Company, tutor it with Court of Calling. So it makes activated abilities 2 less. Eldrazi Displacer, 3 mana to blink something. So with Biomancer's Familiar, 1 colorless mana to blink something. So even just that's pretty good. We can blink Reflector Mage a few times, maybe Knight of Autumn gain some life, maybe whatever, Charming Prince do some scrying. So just as a value package, it's nice, but the infiniteness is Eyeless Watcher. If we can add Eyeless Watcher into that mix, then we go infinite in a bunch of ways. We can have Eyeless Watcher come into play. We make 2 Eldrazi Scions that we can sacrifice for colorless, sack 1 to activate Displacer, to blink Eyeless Watcher to make 2, sack 1, make 2, sack 1, make 2, sack 1, make 2, infinite tokens, infinite colorless mana. The only thing that's weird about this deck is we don't actually have a way to just immediately win the game. We can't actually just kill our opponent. We can make infinite tokens, win the next turn. We can gain infinite life by making infinite tokens, blinking Knight of Autumn or Charming Prince an infinite number of times. But we don't actually have like a Walking Ballista, a Thought Knot Seer, anything that's just I win the game immediately. So mostly going infinite, making a ton of tokens, casting all of our stuff, tapping down our opponent's team by blinking them all with Eldrazi Displacer and then winning the next turn. I think Walking Ballista or Thought Knot Seer would win on the spot. The challenge, so here's a challenge with that is we're already a little light on Collected Company targets. We have 27, which is like the risky land. You really want to be closer to 30. So if we are going to try to add in another finisher, Thought Knot or Walking Ballista don't work with Collected Company, so we weaken it further. So that's kind of like the concern. The instant win on the spot is Oak 1 turn 2. Oh, I guess that's true. $20 to put your hair down. Oh, Icy back. Really? Hair down? Oh man. I might have to take the hair down if you really want it that bad. Thought Knot Seer is in Pioneer, so that's the plan of the deck. Yes, we have 1 Oko. I didn't build the deck. I did update some things in it, but I didn't build it. It came with 1 Oko, so we're sticking with the 1 Oko. Hopefully we just don't draw it very much, or hopefully we draw it like every game and win with it. But other than that, hopefully we don't draw it at all. Are you going to do some MTG Arena Brawl? I have recorded a Brawl video, and I was thinking if our league ends early tonight, we might actually switch gears, jump to Arena to do some brawling to finish up the stream. So that's the plan of the deck. Sideboard wise, more Coco Court of Calling targets, Tireless Tracker for control, Scavenging Ooze for graveyards, Spell Queller as a counter spell, Revoker to shut down planeswalkers, combos, Veil of Summer for protection, Dramoka's Command for removal, another Oko, but we don't talk about that. A negate is a counterspell. Archangel Avacyn to save our team. Decoration Stone for removal. And that's basically the deck. That's the idea. Try to assemble this infinite combo and do some winning. What do you think of the mono white auras deck that Jim Davis played? I've seen Jim's list. I think Jim's list is pretty sweet. I like the idea of it. It's a little bogglesy, but it draws a lot of cards, so I like that. Seth and Richard, I'm not a big fan of Oko. Richard, based on the podcast, I don't think he's a big fan either, but I think he's... Wait, did I do... Oh, no. No, not this. We're not doing a two-player queue. We're doing a league, a Pioneer League. All right, Biomancer combo. Let's see if we keep our win streak going. Went 5-0 last time. Overwhelmed Apprentice to the win, play one. Overwhelmed Apprentice... Yeah, I guess that's true. Overwhelmed Apprentice, That's actually not the most unreasonable thing I've ever heard. We have the mana to cast it. Do I have an Overwhelmed Apprentice? I probably don't. Oh, do I? Oh, I have one. Okay. It's a sign from the Magic Gods. Okay. We'll do it. We will do it. We'll go down one... go down one Night of Autumn, I think. Yeah, go down one Night of Autumn, up one Overwhelmed Apprentice. When in doubt, mill them out. All right. Oh, no. We have to... Oh, no. We got to restart the league or we won't have our Overwhelmed Apprentice. Hang on. All right. Because we updated the list after. Now we can start playing Magic. That's actually a pretty good idea. Sage Roll Denizen also works. Yeah, that's true. Sage Roll Denizen is, I think, a worse card overall, but why do you play two-player queues for videos? There's a few different reasons. One of them is, one of the big ones is, leagues can be pretty hit or miss matchup-wise, and I try not to just post a whole bunch of the same matchups, but we've definitely had leagues where we play Tron 3 or 4 times, for example, and that just makes for such a not good video. So that's one of the biggest reasons. Hey, what's up, Braiody? How are you? Good to see you, good to see you. Yes, infinite blinking is what we're trying to set up. Heblis, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Kenrith is sweet. It's just a little expensive, I think. The nice thing about Overwhelmed Apprentice is oh no. Whenever I see this, see green-white, I immediately become paranoid that we're getting boggled. Like, that's what those colors mean to me now, is our opponent's probably boggling us. Wondering why Coco Chord over Eldritch Evolution and Neoforb. Well, Chord is... Ooh, once upon a time. Still could be Boggles. I think that Chord and Collected Company are better with the value-y backup plan. Oh, it's definitely Boggles. Oh, and we cut a Night of Autumn for no... super great reason. All right. Well, Temple Garden, untapped. Charming Prince, do some blinking? Oh boy. Yeah, I'm actually very scared of this deck. Let's just scry. We're fine with the Gilded Goose not making that much mana. Scry 2. Yeah, let's go bottom. I don't think Reflector Mage is going to help if we're playing against Boggles. We got to find the combo. I mean, yeah, we just got to try to assemble our combo before our opponent kills us, I think. Hastafarian for the 21st month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Is this Boggles without a creature? Did they keep Once Upon a Time? And they did. Okay, well, we get a little bit of time. Uh-oh. Oh, we should have. Okay. Well, I guess we should have kept Reflector Mage. This is green-white heroic? What is happening? Yeah, Spirits is definitely very solid. Opponent scries 1 to the top. Passes. Well, there's Biomancer's familiar. That's not the worst. Well, play Av Mayakos. Go to combat. Get in with Charming Prince. We're not actually that far away from winning, potentially. We mostly need Eldrazi Displacer. That is the big one that we're looking for. Opponent. And we have this collected company to do something sweet. Oh, 2 Seasons of Growth is going to be so much value. Opponent combat. Going to go attacking. Sure. We will take it. Ugh. So much card draw. A Johnny's Presence. Draw 2. Ugh. Vanifar Pioneer. Yeah, I want to play the Vanifar combo deck. Do you want to see Aetherworks Marvel? That was another deck I was thinking that we should try. We had fun with Mono Black Devotion last night, so I was thinking maybe we should try more of the like classic standard decks and see how they go. I want to play Mono Blue Devotion at some point too. Mono Blue Merfolk Devotion, or just Blue Green. I haven't seen Merfolk themed Devotion yet. Opponent gets in. All right, let us spin the wheel of Collected Company. Please hit us some good stuff. All right, Gilded Goose, Voice of Resurgence. That's not great stuff. I mean, I guess technically we can block. More Biomancers familiar. Well, all right. Voice of Resurgence. Hallowed Fountain. Biomancer. Biomancer's familiar. All right. We need some blinking. That's what we're missing. We need a Displacer. Have you seen the humans list with black that 5-0'd? Yes, I did see that. That looked pretty interesting as well. Get in. Hit our opponent. Down to 16. Pass the turn. Displacer. We need a Displacer. At least we have blockers for the time being. Saltai Marvel with... Oh! Thank you. Thank you for the 16 power. Oh, boy. I don't know if our opponent's ever played against Voice of Resurgence before. Whoo! Yes. Thank you. Thank you, opponent. I mean, maybe they just kill us here somehow and none of that matters. God's willing. Okay. Are we just going to die after all that? Is this what's happening? Are we just getting absolutely janked out in the worst way possible? Oh, my goodness. The funniest of bunts, but maybe it's just that our opponent's like, I'm winning this turn, so it doesn't even matter. That's also possible. I assume this is lethal. Oh, it's not? It's not lethal? Oh, okay. Okay. 10 is fine. We can take 10. Okay. Yes. 10 it is. Down to 2. Oh, so it was a punt, and we do win. What a weird... Oh, and there's our Displacer, too. What a weird, weird scenario. Biomancer's familiar. Land. Displacer. Combat. Attack. With our huge tokens. Our opponent just kind of gave us that. If our opponent didn't do that, we probably would have died. I mean... Considering how that match went, I'm not super worried about our opponent seeing what we're doing. I mean, they did just give us 20 power worth of Voice of Resurgence tokens for no reason. So, I think we're okay. Why did you show them to... Yeah. Gotta get him with the geese. Send the Hong Kong value. Keep the Prince on defense next time. No, we can't activate it with gooses. Although, if we were planning on using it, we would have used goose mana. But because we were just winning there, it didn't really matter. So, let's see. Declaration and Snowden. Look away, chat. Look away. Look away. Don't see what I just sideboarded in. Please. Paradoxical Storm for Pioneer. Ooh. And Naya Giants? Let me see, Kill a Bigfoot. Power Stone Storm. Ooh. Power Stone Shard is definitely a very powerful magic card. As its name suggests. Mirror Maid, make a lot of mana. That looks fun. That looks like a super fun idea. You can make a ton of mana for sure. Naya Giants. Ooh. That kind of makes me want to play Standard a little bit. A little bit. Just a little bit of Standard it makes me want to play. Yeah, Spell Queller is probably good as well. Dramoka's Command. Probably not worth it. Seems unlikely that it's actually going to catch our opponent. So we will go down a Charming Prince. We will go down... Maybe an Overwhelmed Apprentice and a Chord of Calling. Try it like that. I don't know if Dramoka's Command is good with all their pump spells. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, this is dark side. We've gone to the dark side. Oh no, we drew the hand that we hate. Will you play any dubious challenge in Pioneer? Yes, that's something that I definitely plan on doing in the future. Botanical Sanctum, Gilded Goose. Look away, chat. Look away. Look away. Maybe we just pretend like we mulled to 6. And we just don't cast this. Here, let's move this down here. I think... What is going on? Uh-oh. Why is that? Why is this taskbar here not going away? Uh-oh. Oh no. What did I do? Okay. Well, I guess we get the taskbar for the time being. Here, I know what we can do. That's not going as easily as I thought. There. Okay, perfect. Oh, no! But then we click and it goes back. Bam! And Gregory, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. That didn't work. Oh, Season of Growth. Big Soup. This taskbar is going to drive me insane. Why is it up over the game? I really don't understand that. It's still up. Ugh. Taskbar. There's got to be a way to make this go off. There's got to be. I think I broke it. I think Oko broke my computer. I think automatically hide is on. I guess I should just do it over here. See? It has automatically hide. Yeah. Alright, I guess we're just taskbarred. Oh dear. Oko! What are you doing, Oko? Alright, let's actually... We're not going to Oko. We're going to Night of Autumn. Blow up Season of Growth. I don't really know how to tab into the game. I'm not sure what that means. Pass the turn. If you're interested in an Ether Flux Reservoir deck, this would have been brewing. Ooh, let me see, Slayer. F11. I don't think that worked either. Alt-tab? Is this gonna restart my computer? Whenever I get advice on clicking buttons I don't know, I'm always afraid that it's a meme that I haven't heard about and my computer's gonna explode. That's usually my concern with stuff like this. We're gonna take what here? Alt tab. Alright. I don't think that worked. It did something weird, but it didn't work. Alright, we take one. Thank you. Thank you for the help, chat, or the attempted help. Oh, play Gilded Goose. Mega Food. Sack the food for white. Oh, can we undo? Oh, we can. Okay. Get in with Knight of Autumn. Hit our opponent. Alt-tab paste your credit card into the chat. We've already done that before. Hit our opponent. Maybe we gotta, like, restart Modo? I don't know. Alright, now we get to... We'll figure it out after this game. We're gonna stop worrying about it for now. Let's... Charming Prince. Charming Prince. Exile. It was working fine before. Exile. Knight of Autumn. Really don't want these Seasons of Growth to start going off. Comes back. And this is getting us close to Court of Calling, too. Knight of Autumn. Get out of here, Season of Growth. No card draw for you, opponent. Okay. Restart Windows Explorer in Taskmaster. Will that get rid of Sheltering Light? Okay. Windows Explorer? Okay. Hey! Oh my goodness! Chat! Whoever suggested that, you're my new... Uh-oh. You're my new hero. It worked! It worked! Restart Windows Explorer... Restart Windows Explorer actually, I think, saved the day. We did it, Reddit! Yes, free something. I don't know, free sign something for whoever had that idea. Send me your email. I'll sign a card and send it to you. Squash the Timber fans for the second month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. All right, we'll take the Hoppa Beats. Whoa! Oh no! Now they're wait. I might have to take that back. There was just random things flashing up on the screen. Now I'm nervous. Maybe it was a trick. Opponent passes. All right, we draw land witches dice. How much would you need for chat to raise in order for you to shave your beard off in a video? I was thinking about that with the professor shaving off his hair. Maybe we got to do a beard shave charity thing. I think that might be something that we need to do. I don't know though. I'd have to do it. I think for charity is how we'd have to do it. We have our first donation from the night from Dragonerith, $2.13. Did the ginger brute costume arrive in time for a Thursday stream? Dragonerith, for better or worse, it did. I will be a gingerbread man for Thursday's stream. I will be. Shaven Drake. Oh no, miss the beginning because winter time is already here. I assume you changed in US haven't changed the clock yet. When do you change the clock? I think another week. We wait until after Halloween, I think, for trick-or-treating purposes, I assume. And then we change it. So soon, but not quite yet. Let's Reflector Mage. Pick him up, put him down. Bounce Hoppy. Dr. Love, thank you for the donation, by the way. Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling a little, like, weird and self-conscious. I'm not a cosplayer. I've never dressed up in a The most I've done as far as costumes on stream is the sunglasses and let my hair down. So, I don't know. This is gonna be a first in all my years of making content. Yes, we will stream mode. Opponent going to block. Sure. Aw, opponent. Johnny's presence. This deck has a lot of, like, weird janky pump spells. Yep. Opponent goes to 14. Pass the turn. Alright, stream mode. There we go. Sweet. Nailed it. Oh, hair down. November 3rd. Yeah, that sounds right. The hair might have to come down. We'll see. People have been asking for it. Soon you'll be cosplaying, dressing up like Garrick for events. Ooh. Maybe I'll love it. Maybe I'll just feel at home in the gingerbread costume and start wearing it to all my GPs. I will just become the gingerbread man. Become Ginger Brute. I don't know. I've been trying to avoid Plagoko, but we might get to the point where we have to. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do we do? Alright, let's just Reflector Mage again. Keep Reflector Maging. The combo involves Eldrazi Displacer, Biomancer's Familiar. And that gets us... Alright, Blossoming Defense. And that gets us to Infinite Blinking. Alright, we're just going to pass. Yeah, we're just going to pass and court out Displacer. Ooh, I would like to cosplay Torbrad because I have the beard. Maybe I'll have to talk to Vince. Maybe before he shaves his beard, maybe we both cosplay and see who does it better. That could be a funny video. Corticalling. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Corticalling. X3. Down to 11. Be Hippo. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. That's true. I am too tall. Big soups here for our new subscriber. We will snag Displacer. Displacer seems decent here. Better than being short for Stormtrooper. That's probably true. How is it infinite? So, hopefully we do it. I think it comes up not that infrequently. Selfless Spirit. I'll go to combat. Attack with everything. Opponent takes it. Down to 5. Stopping our opponent's upkeep. Blink. Reflector Mage. Bounce. Skyguard. Come on. No more tricks. Pick it up. Okay, Skyguard bounced. And now we're where we want to be. I think we got it. Hey, good evening, Abs and Chats. How are you tonight? Good to see you. The last piece of the puzzle is Eyeless Watcher. That's what makes it infinite. With just Biomancer's Familiar Displacer, we get a lot of value. But once we throw Eyeless Watcher into the mix, then it goes truly infinite. What do you think about the High Alert Standard deck you emailed to me? It looks sweet, Megas of the Fork. I really liked it. It seemed like a really cool idea. Johnny's Presence. Okay. Hoppalighting. When is Aggro Mill? So what are your feelings? Okay, so where are you all at with Standard? Like, I just haven't been playing much Standard, personally, because of the Oko meta. Sure. I mean, I guess we probably misplayed there. I guess maybe we should have just left our stuff up. Huh. That is unfortunate. All right, I'll run it back. Has anyone played Esper Stacks in Standard? Think Theory Crafting it, wondering if anyone has luck with it. I've seen people playing it. If we had left up our blank, I guess maybe it would have been better. Our opponent would have had to hit multiple things along the way. If I saw the way you played Magic Online in a real life match, I don't think anyone could not laugh. I'm fine with that. I don't mind being laughed at. Laughter is the best medicine, as they say. Have you heard of Panharmonicon Temur Sabertooth and Burning Tree Emissary combo? I have. It seems like a cool way to make infinite mana. That's one of the few ways that a few Panharmonicon builds that we've never played, but I would be down with trying that at some point. South North, welcome to the Fishbowl. For the 5th month, sold my Flip G Sun Moto. Now I can sub again, at least until it all goes to ordering Pioneer decks. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Well, let's start running out creatures to get to Court of Calling. We have our Overwhelmed Apprentice, which is interesting. Yeah, that's true. Maybe we just get Displacer and try to blink everything. It does get around protection very nicely. Opponent. Passing with the Hoplite. Ooh, Coco. Well, play Oasis. Play... Go to combat. Get in with Duskwatch Recruiter. Hit our opponent. Down to 18. Play... Duskwatch Recruiter. Play Overwhelmed Apprentice. Mill our opponent. Scry for a land, hopefully. Bottom and also bottom. Well, pass the turn. I mean, our opponent can't kill us that quickly, right? In my opinion, Heart of Kieran, Marvel, and Hazaret are way worse than Oko. That might be true. That could be possible. They are very powerful cards. Opponent gets in, hits us. Do they have tricks? Defiant Strike. Sure. Draws a card. Hits us to 16. Passes. Discards. Okay. Yavmaya Coast. What do we do? If we cord, we guaranteed we hit Displacer, but Collected Company offers so much value. It seems hard to pass up the value. Opponent's missing land drops. Daggerbird is another deck that I'd like to revisit for Pioneer. I haven't built it for Pioneer yet, though. Coco, you can cord next turn. Alright. Sure, let's go aggro. Collected Company. Oh, alright. Or maybe we win the game. Oh, this is sweet. This means we get to go infinite. You will see the combo next turn, most likely. Oh, and we even have Overwhelmed Apprentice. Okay, opponent needs something very, very good here. Or else the game is just over. Going infinite. That was a good Coco. All right, opponent. Don't scoop until we can show the combo. And then you can scoop once the combo is showed. I want to play an Emrakul deck at some point. Ooh, Soul Flare that transforms into Mill Postboard. That's a spicy plan. I like that idea. We could have cored into the other familiar. We need to cored into a 4-drop. Opponent gets in. We will take it. There's no way they can kill us. No way. Alright, Defiant Strike, sure. They probably should have main phased that so they could hit a land. I don't know. Down to 12. But now, we get to go infinite. Wow, opponent's still missing their lands. So Court of Calling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, tap you, tap you, tap you. Court of Calling X4. We get Eyeless Watcher, our one of. It makes tokens that make mana. Now, since we have Overwhelmed Apprentice, what we do is For 1 mana, we keep Blinking Eyeless Watcher to make a bunch of tokens, an infinite number of tokens. Our opponent might scoop, we'll see. Blanket, sack a token. So we sack 1 Scion, make 2 Scions. And then after we do this a bunch, we can keep blinking Overwhelmed Apprentice. We'll show our opponent what's going on, so maybe they scoop. And this will mill our opponent out of the game. So our opponent doesn't even get to untap here. It's just game over. Mill him out, mill him out. Bottom, bottom. It's going to take a minute because of clicking, but it is guaranteed. Make a little bit more mana. Make a little bit more mana. Infinite, infinite, infinite. Blink you. And opponent scoops it up. Whoo! And that is the plan of Buyer. Yes, we're a mill deck. People were asking about making mill work in Pioneer, and there it is. There it is. Overwhelmed Apprentice. That was a good suggestion, chat. That was a really good suggestion. I don't remember who suggested Overwhelmed Apprentice, but honestly, before the stream started, when I was looking at this deck, I was like, all right, I want a way to win right away. I put in Thought-Knots here for a minute, but was like, no, it's too expensive for Collecting Company. I put in Walking Ballista for a minute, but no, it dies when it hits Collecting Company. Oddly, very oddly, Overwhelmed Apprentice is kind of like the perfect combo finisher for this deck, as strange as that is. So, very good suggestion, chat. Very, very good. That was some good deck building. Like, I actually think it is probably just correct to play 1 Overwhelmed Apprentice, as strange as that sounds. I mean, we only need 4 creatures, but with just Displacer, Biomancer is familiar. We generate a lot of value. With Eyeless Watcher, we normally gain infinite life and make infinite tokens. So Overwhelmed Apprentice just makes sure that we win immediately without letting our opponent untap. Can you explain the loop again? All right, before we go to the next match, so the loop is Eldrazi Displacer is normally 3 mana to exile a creature, return to the battlefield. Biomancer's Familiar makes that ability cost 2 less. So with Biomancer's Familiar, Displacer is just 1 mana, blink a creature, exile it, return to the battlefield tapped. The creature we keep blinking is Eyeless Watcher. When it comes into play, it makes 2 1/1 Scions. They can be sacrificed to add a mana. So basically, 1 mana, blink Eyeless Watcher, makes 2 Scions, which we can sack for mana. So we're making infinite tokens. We're sacking 1 to get 2, sacking 1 to get 2. Those tokens make infinite colorless mana. So what eventually we do is make like 50 tokens. Then we can, if we need to win right away, just blink Overwhelmed Apprentice 50 times to mill our opponent for 2 each time to actually mill our opponent out. Or we just make infinite tokens. If we have like Reflector Mage, we can bounce our opponent's entire team. If we have Knight of Autumn, we gain infinite life. Or just win by beating down with the infinite tokens. So that's the main loop. The actual like winning with the loop depends a little bit on our board state and if we're trying to win right away or if we're waiting, but it's kind of like somewhat effective. What do you think about Panharmonicon Mono Black deck? I think Mono Black Panharmonicon probably has some potential. We played builds of it before. Do you think White Black Sunmare would work in Pioneer? Ooh, maybe. I saw a white life gain angel deck that actually 5-0'd a league, playing like Lone Riders and Healer's Hawk and a bunch of angels, so it seemed like it actually kind of worked. We went 5-0 yesterday's stream with Mono Black Devotion with Bolus Citadel. Any thoughts on Ruin Ghost Retreat to Coral Helm deck for Modern? I mean, so what? Ruin Ghost is what? 1 mana, tap to blink a land, and then Coral Helm would untap it so you get infinite landfall? That seems like it could be pretty fun. In addition to Cord, you could use some Neoforms. Yeah, Neoform could be another option. I think maybe it's better than Cord. It could be. Yeah, I wonder if Oko will end up getting banned. I'm a little nervous. Like, it sounds like they're probably going to ban something at the next BNR, or at least are leaning that way. But I'm kind of wondering if they're going to, like, try to nibble around the edges and, like, ban Gilded Goose or ban Hydroid Crosses or Nissa or something to to try to avoid banning the more expensive cards and the newer card in Oko. Panharmonicon Merchant or Asphodel. Yeah, I mean, Panharmonicon Take 1 is coming for Against Odds tomorrow. Pioneer Monicon. I'm not going to tell you exactly what the build is, but it was my pick for what I thought was probably... Why don't we discard... I guess we can just discard a land? We should draw more lands, hopefully. So, opponent kills the voice. Untap. Ooh, Charming Prince. Well, in that case, let's just Charming Prince. Scry to make sure we hit a land. Yeah, that works. 1 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Get in for 2. Hit ya. Down to 18. Pass the turn. If they ban Goose, I think they would have to ban Goose and, as silly as it sounds, Arboreal Grazer. A card that I have mercilessly made fun of for its entire life in Standard, but it does allow you to Oko on turn 2. I'll go to combat. Attack. Block it. No blocks. All right. Well, let's spin the wheel. Spin the Cocoa wheel. Ooh, those are hits. Reflector Mage, Selfless Spirit. Oh, those are good hits. Pick up that Kalitas. Take 4. We have protection, and opponent scoops it up. Oh, the fastest win. Oh, they cannot beat it. They can't beat it. They can't beat it. No infinite combo necessary. Bounce the Kalitas, and our opponent scurries away. Whew. If they ban Goose, why not ban Elvish Mystic? Elvish Mystic isn't in Standard, so no ban necessary. I mean, I think the easy... My choice, if I had to choose, I would just be like, ban Oko. Ban Oko, be done with it. Life is fine. Life is good. But I can see from Wizards' perspective why they might not want to do that for like financial purposes, selling pack purposes. Hey, what's up, Nate Fedele? So that's where you get the arguments for like, oh, ban Nissan Crosses or ban Gilded Goose and Arboreal Grazer. But I still think you just ban... If I had control of it, I would just ban Oko. And it might come to that. Like... I put a poll on my Twitter asking if people thought Oko would be more or less than 55% of the Mythic Championship meta, and people were like, you should have set the line at like 70%, and it was like 90% over, and 55% seemed ridiculously high to me. Like, that's 55% being one deck / card is insane, and people were like, that's way too low. Oka's Eldraine face card or demand, maybe next edition. Yeah, I guess that's another possibility, is just wait and do it after like Theros, if people still play Magic at that point. Like, you just can't, the numbers are just so out of whack. Like, I think the conversation would be a lot different if it was 40% of the meta, but if it really is like 60, 70%, it's pretty rough. Snapkeeping Gaming, how are you? I'm glad you made it. What about banning Oko outside of Standard? Pioneer, for example. I think it's pretty early to get there for Pioneer or anything. At this point, I'm not even sure. I don't know. I think that Oko is obviously good in basically every format. Is it overpowered in Pioneer at this point? I'm not really sure, honestly. Like, I don't know if I would consider it overpowered in Pioneer. I think it's maybe just too soon to really say. So, I think while maybe that will be the right thing to do, I think it's too early to really argue for other formats. Maybe Modern you could make a case for, although is Oko Broko, or is it Urza that is the real dominant card? The ramp is a problem in Standard. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we lived... Like, Standard for the past year before rotation was actually the best it had been in a while. And we had Llanowar Elves the whole time. And that was still a very good format. So yeah, I was wondering about Veil. Is our opponent Grixis or Rakdos? Is Oko Broco or is Urza worser? Oh, that is pretty good, Jim Miles. In modern, problem is Urza need to get banned too. Oh, I really hate that we have to talk about bans all the time. Like I wish we didn't have to. It just feels like we've been in a really like kind of messed up point in standard in other formats again. Feeling a little Kaladashian, I think. Oko is sweet, but the other decks can still be okay. I'm up to 809 Mythic with Gruul. Ooh, awesome, Nate. Oh, that's what our... Okay, opponent's playing Rakdos Pyromancer, I guess? I don't know how this is going to go. This might be bad. Well, Duskwatch Recruiter, go. Ship the turn. Really enjoying Pioneer, not enjoying Thoughtseizes and Flip Chase being 360 for a set. Yeah, I really think Mystery Boosters are going to be reprints of Pioneer cards. I really think they are. So hopefully that brings down the prices on some stuff. I also keep thinking that we're going to get the other half of the Pain Lands. What was the other cycle? Other half of the Pain Lands and the other half of the Fast Lands in the not super distant future. I mean, it might take a year or two, but those are two cycles that, as I've been building decks, it's awkward to only have half of the Pain Lands and half of the Fast Lands. So I expect that we're going to get those soon. Maro said what or not, Drew J? Oko is sure Broco. Eggery gives 4 life per turn. That is true. I also saw that all right, opponent's going off. I also saw that they're working on some sort of commandery announcement, which is interesting. I think it was Command Zone was tweeting about like helping Wizards announce upcoming products. So maybe we'll get like Commander Masters. Do you think that Modern Horizons was a mistake? The set has caused problems in every format it's legal in. I bet a Defender. Oh my goodness. Opponent's got the removal for years. Oh boy. Thoughtseize, Rampage, Colligan's command. That is brutal. Alright, honk, sad honk. Gilded Goose go. I've been a defender of Modern Horizons. They definitely messed up some cards. Like, Hogak was clearly a mistake. Urza might be in the mistake mode as well. I don't know. I still think it's a really sweet idea. Well, this has been a super good hand. Yep, kills a goose. Very sad Reflector Mage. Huh. I wonder if our opponent's deck is good or if they're running good. I mean, run at 6 is definitely very strong. Opponent ticks up. Goes to combat. Gets in. We block. Opponent. Lifebane zombie. Okay. If we don't hit lands, we're just going to die. And we probably just die anyway. This is the worst. Opponent. Yeah. Jeez. 2 collected companies and no ability to cast them. What a weird game this has been. Yeah, we have to court for 1 and it costs 2 life, so we just die? Opponent, untap land. Young Pyromancer. Oh, what a hand. Alright, yep. Sure. Well, now we know what our opponent's doing at least. Oh, we just didn't get anything going on that one. Not even a little bit. Huh. That was awkward. I wonder if we should be bringing in Veil of Summer. We did see a lot of black removal spells. What are we going to cut is a bigger question. Voice is good. We might need, like, Declaration in Stone. Declaration in Stone, Veil of Summers. Liliana's not actually that good against us. It does kill Selfless Spirit. Go down a Selfless Spirit. Maybe go down a Chord of Calling. Yeah, everything's clunky when we are mana screwed for sure. I think Tracker's got to be one of our better cards in this matchup. Like, ways to grind through our opponent's seemingly infinite removal seems helpful. Well, Botanical Sanctum and Goose. Honk honk. Pass the turn. Do you have a Thoughtseize opponent? Foreboding Ruins, untapped with Blood Crypt, and Thoughtseize, of course. Pioneer's been a good showcase of how format-ripping fetches are. Moxen are the only cycle that's stronger, I think. Ew. That's an interesting argument. Maybe. I don't know if I would say that's only stronger. I mean, I think fetches... I think that fetches, I enjoy gameplay with fetches, but I'm also glad they're not in Pioneer to make Pioneer feel different than Modern. Deck is so cool. What do you think about it? I think it's a sweet deck. Opponent takes our Collected Company, setting up for the infinite removal grind. Well, playing off Maya Coast, play... Yeah, let's just Duskwatch. Play Duskwatch, pass the turn. No attacks. See how much removal our dear opponent has. Blood Crypt. Untapped. Ooh, Young Pyromancer. Alright, that's not removal. Opponent passes. Play the Forest. Ugh. Do we just start drawing cards with Duskwatch? Liliana could be coming. What do we do here? How punishing is 3 colors in Pioneer and 4+? It is definitely a lot clunkier than it is in other formats for sure. New Authority for the 6 month. Hey Seth, glad you're doing Pioneer content. Super excited for the format. What do you think will be the Tron Menace equivalent? New Authority, welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big super cheer for you. I don't know if we will have a Tron equivalent actually. Yeah, alright, sure. Duskwatch. Take Biomancer's Familiar. Pass the turn, flip Duskwatch. What you got about it? What you got? Leave our Crowled Horde Howler. I mean, hopefully there's nothing as busted as Tron in Pioneer. That's what I would like to see. Do we lose if the combo gets discarded? No, we can win. Alright, opponent has Noxious Grasp. We can win fairly. Although we would prefer to not have the combo get discarded, obviously. Opponent gets in, it's us. Sure, we untap. Of Maya Coast. Well, play... Play Eyeless Watcher. Pass the turn. Play some defense. Opponent is stuck on mana, but that means they have a ton of removal. Rawberry Pie. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you. Oh, opponent draws a land. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. I really like this format too. I really do. I think I was saying earlier. I think it might be my favorite format at the moment. I have no idea what the reason for starting with RTR is. I'd like to play Displacer in a position where we can get immediate value out of it. Alright, Fatal Push the Goose. That actually cuts off our white mana, which is actually kind of obnoxious here. Opponent gets in, hits us. And now we're in the little mana screwed stage. Untap. Really? And now, this is a really awesome example of why I think 3-color decks are questionable at best in this format. The mana's bad. The mana's super bad. Yeah, we'll pass the turn. Biomancer's familiar, not really much value. Opponent, more removal, more tokens. Yeah. Well, 3 lands, 10 removal spells so far. Have you ever been attacked by a goose in real life? I have not. Although I'm sure it would be pretty brutal. Opponent gets in with all their dorks. Can we draw a white source, please, Magic Gods? Opponent gets in. Collecting Company would be great. Court of Calling would be fine. White mana. Okay, there's white mana. That's decent. So run out Eldrazi Displacer. Unfortunately, it doesn't go infinite at the moment. Go to combat. Attack. Oh, we're a Biomancer's familiar away from making infinite tokens and just outracing this Pyromancer past the turn. What do you got, opponent? No more removal. No more removal. Come on. No more removal. Blood Crypt. Untapped. 4 mana. Kalitas. Alright. We just need things to not die. Opponent. No attacks. We'll make some tokens. Blink the Watcher. Untap. Familiar. Familiar for infinite. Familiar? Hallowed Fountain. Okay. Well, play Charming Prince. Scry. Actually, do we scry? Let's actually just blink Eyeless Watcher. The more mana, the better here. Tap land. Pass the turn. We're going to dig for it next turn. We get back Eyeless Watcher. We make some more dorks. Has anyone actually been attacked by a goose? Is that a thing that happens? The fish Goblin Dark Dwellers. The fish mascot is Scoops. Oh, opponent with a punt. Devoid! Devoid for the win! Devoid. Yes. That was a good try. We devoided him. Oh, the worst mechanic, mostly useless mechanic is actually very useful right now. Yes, we will. I think we will blink that Charming Prince. Fizzle the Fry. Scry. Yeah, so the fish mascot is Scoops. And this emote is Scoops Cheer. It's Scoops cheering. So that's where it comes from. It doesn't always come across. I keep thinking we might have to shorten it at some point, because it doesn't always come across as clearly as I would want. Opponent said, got by Devoid. LOL. Oh, indeed you did, opponent. The power of Devoid. Opponent. Yeah, let's cash this in. We would really like to just hit Biomancer's Familiar and win. That's our main goal here. Scry 2. Now, Collecting Company is close enough. We will keep that. Untap. Coco? One time? One time for the Coco win? 1, 2, 3, 4. Collecting Company. Overwhelmed Apprentice Displacer. Okay. Bottom and bottom. Pass the turn. Well, we got a nice wall of defense with double Displacer. With 2 Displacers are going to be hard to kill because one can blink another. Opponent. Although if our opponent has a sweeper, it's bad news. That's a lot of Kalitas zombie tokens. Although I guess it's not the end of the world, because with Charming Prince, we can do cool tricks where we, like, Displacer, Charming Prince, exile something to come back into play on the end step. Opponent. Combat. Menace is in with Dark Dwellers. Huh. Okay. Block. Oh, no. Ugh. Alright, we'll take it. Okay. Sure. We'll take 4. What do you think the best black mass removal in the format is? That's tough. There's not really a Damnation level card. Chandra. Okay. Ticks up Chandra. Cast down. Down to 6. Well, 1, 2, 3. Blink. Overwhelmed Apprentice. Scry. Oh, there it is. There's the chord. Game! It is combo time! Alright, now we're good. Chord of Calling. Tap. 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 1, 2. I think we overtap, but that's fine. 1, 2, 3. Chord of Calling. 4. Biomancer's Familiar. And now we have it locked up. It is no way we can lose from here. Eldrazi Displacer. Blinks. Eyeless Watcher. Make some tokens. Cabo, cabo, cabo. Displacer. Blanket. Second a token. Displacer. Blanket. Second a token. Infinite tokens. Infinite mana. Infinite mill. Infinite life. Infinite everything. Roller Pig. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Blanket. And now we'll show our opponent what we're doing. So maybe they scoop. Blink. Overwhelmed Apprentice. Milieu. Blink. Overwhelmed Apprentice. Milieu. And opponent scoops it up, and we are up to 2-0 with Biomancer's Familiar. Infinite. We have the mill kill. Yes, that was a chat suggestion right before we started streaming, so it's not on the deck list. But right before we started our league, chat recommended Overwhelmed Apprentice, and it's been working. It's been actually super, super good. We are 7. What is going on? Ever since Pioneer became a thing, all of a sudden we're like crushing it. There seems to be a sell-off of Cyclonic Rift, Hurting, or Leak. There's a... Why do you think there's a sell-off, number one? Is there like some sort of data that would that I could see on that? But what I would say is, hey, what's up, ZFMTG? I don't know if there's a leak or not, but I know that there was a announcement of an announcement that the Command Zone guys are working on some sort of product announcement with Wizards people. It was on Twitter like yesterday. So it might just be that people are expecting a reprint based on that. I haven't seen anything anything actually leaky yet. So, I mean, it's pretty safe speculation. Like, if you think commander cards that need to be reprinted, I think that would probably be on the top of it. Favorite food? Oh, that's a tough one. Pizza, I guess. Actually, no, maybe a cheeseburger. I love a cheeseburger. That might be my favorite. Pretty simple, classic burger and fries. You can't really go wrong with that. Think you've taken goblins. Aramy, welcome to the Fishbowl. Big soup cheer for you. Goblins to my LGS Pioneer event. Mind taking a look at the list? I would love to. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big soup's cheer. Pioneer goblins. I wish goblins had one more whack. That's what it's really missing. My build of goblins was in green for a Tarkus command, but maybe that's not necessary. Maybe you can get by with Embercleave and 4 whacks. That looks sweet, though. I mean, it seems aggressive and reasonable. What is your favorite food, chat? I think it was confirmed that Mystery Boosters is unrelated to Pioneer. Interesting. Well, okay. I mean, we got a lot of combo pieces. Gilded Goose, Displacer, Familiar. All we need is a payoff. Something with Enter the Battlefield blink value. Zada combo when? Ooh. As soon as I build it, I guess. Fried chicken. Fried chicken's good. California burrito. Chicken parmesan. That is a good choice. I can respect that. Lasagna, very good. Extra curly bananas. Is that a thing? Can you ask for an extra curly banana? Bananas aren't bad. Mexican food is good. Steak is good. KFC, okay. Longtime fan, but I am currently living in Japan. Don't get a chance to see you live. Currently very sick, so I get to catch part of the stream. Well, I'm sorry, Kilometers. Glad to see you, though. Welcome to the stream, but sorry you're not feeling well at the moment. But glad that is a excuse to catch some streaming. Gilded Goose, go. Ooh, Pioneer Doom Foretold. That sounds sweet, Ninja Man. Opponent, Forest, passes. Well, since our opponent's playing green, we are just going to go for it. Tap, sack, displace, go. Pioneer Doom Foretold, A. Ooh, Sigil of the Empty Throne in Starfield give a couple of really good payoffs. I like that idea. Opponent passes. Chord of Calling. Well, we will run out. Biomancer's familiar. If our opponent doesn't have removal, we're actually, like, oddly close to winning this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, if our opponent doesn't have removal, we win next turn, I believe. Or at least go infinite next turn. Recently realized that, is soup a food? That's actually a good question. Does soup count? Get in with Displacer. Hit ya. Alright, opponent. Tap out and die is my vote. Tap out for an Oko or something. Pay the ultimate combo-y price. What you got, opponent? On the podcast, Richard said mana is bad. I think wedge mana is fine. Was he being serious? I think the mana is pretty bad in Pioneer. At least if you are used to playing Teferi. Okay. If you're used to playing formats like Modern, I think it's a lot worse at least. Alright. Well, Blink the Goose, honk honk. The king of the show for the 11th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Displacer gets displaced by Teferi. Untap. Run out. Displace. Yeah, Displacer. Familiar. Kill Teferi. We're still close. We just need a one-turn window to set up the combo. We need one more piece to the puzzle. One more piece. Yeah, what do you think about doing some brawling? Is that something you want to see on stream? Like, I don't know if we do a whole stream of brawl, but would a partial brawl stream be worth it and enjoyable? Opponent. Passing. Oh, blink the goose. I've seen a lot of people complaining about Oko in Brawl, but I feel like I haven't actually played against... 1, 2, 3... I feel like I haven't actually played against Oko in Brawl that much. Alright, I mean, tap out. Tap out, opponent. Give me that Coco. Oh! Alright. Chord of Calling. 1, 2... No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chord. Snag our Eyeless Watcher. Make some dorks. And game. Alright, blink Eyeless Watcher. Make dorks. So now we have infinite mana. It takes a lot of clicks, but we have infinite mana because we can keep blinking the goose to make food and keep sacking the food to gain life, or infinite life to go with our infinite mana, rather. We don't have colored mana to Chord of Calling. That's all we're really missing to just win. So we're going to have to... All right, keep going. And opponent asked if we could actually win from here. Explain that we actually had infinite life with Gilded Goose, and being awesome, they scooped it up. Yeah, it would have taken a lot of clicks. So, shout out to our opponent for scooping. And maybe this deck is good. Maybe we're good at Pioneer, chat. Normally you do a lot of losing, but since we started playing Pioneer, we've been doing a lot of winning. We've been doing a lot of winning somehow. Flicker the Familiar and the Goose, tap them for Chord. Unfortunately, the Displacer blinking puts them back into play tapped. So we can't actually do that to untap. So we'd have to... Ooh, I don't know, Necronto. I think it worked because I see the fish by your name, but I didn't hear the splash. My apologies. Sometimes Twitch is weird like that. Welcome to the Fishbowl, Necrato, and also Madamek. Welcome, you both. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Thank you. Oh, yeah, apologies for that. Sometimes Twitch just gets delayed, and then it pops up like 2 minutes later. It's very odd like that. What is our opponent playing? Just like Bant Company, I guess? Ratjar! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, I've been surprised at how successful we've been since we started playing Pioneer. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I mean, not going to complain. But, yeah, alright, run it like that. Couple small changes. Let's go. What's a good deck to start with in Pioneer? Oh, that's really hard to say so far. We did a budget deck yesterday that seemed decent, playing Blue-Red Prowess. Right now it's so wide open. Zellydad, it feels like modern, except you don't die on turn 3. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. In Gangrene, Greg Genie, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Uh-oh. Our turn to be on the receiving end of the goosing. So far, the deck has been doing very well. We're 2-0 and up a game in round 3 with Biomancer Wombo Combo. Can you take a look at my janky modern deck? Ooh, I would love to. We're going to have to play some more modern at some point. Wait, what did I mispronounce? Usernames don't count. Because I mispronounce all those. Sneaky friends. Playing Bound Accomplish, that's a accomplice. Yep, there's a Oko. That's a card that I've wanted to play for a while now. We're going to have to do it at some point. That looks super fun. It's definitely a super cool card. Oko. Yep, makes a food. Yep, playing a land. Charming Prince. Scry. Ugh. Yeah, this might be bad. Cord to the bottom, land to the top. Not sure we can beat an Oko here on turn 2. Turn 2 Oko on the play is so strong. Zoidark, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I think that Copycat is high on the banning watch list, but I've actually been surprised at how beatable it is kind of felt. Like, when I've played against it, it hasn't just felt completely ridiculously unbeatable. So I'm hopeful that maybe the format has enough answers that we don't need a lot of bannings. But I do think that Wizards will be quick to the hammer if things start to look broken. Now, play a land. Oh, this is such a tough spot. Yeah, I guess we just Reflector Mage. Oh boy. Oh boy, that is a lot of things on the battlefield on turn 3. Opponent is just, oh boy. Yeah, I think this one's Oko over. Would you say that Pioneer is creature heavy? It really depends. There's creature-heavy decks, or there's not creature-heavy decks. How do you beat a resolved Oko? Well, I mean, in theory, we attack it and do things like that, but in practice, turn 2 Oko, turn 3 Spell Queller, turn 4 Thought Knot. This is just not a beatable start. I don't even think it's our deck. I think if our opponent just played this combination of cards against almost any deck in the format, they're going to win. It's just a very strong start for our opponent. Takes a thing. Makes a Gilded. Yeah, all right. We're just going to. I guess we should have probably conceded to the Thought Knot. There's no way we are beating that start. Not in a trillion years. We don't have a lot of Oko answers. I guess we can bring in our Revokers. Revoko? At least Oko has a name that's kind of fun to say. Yeah, let's bring in the 2 Revokers. Maybe we go down the Queller. They have Teferis to shut it down. Let's try it like that. Hey, what's up, Ledsy? How are you? I'm doing well. What is this Zada combo deck someone mentioned earlier? I'm interested in it. I'm assuming it's just like playing a bunch of tokens and then casting things that target Zada. I haven't actually seen an actual. Well, okay. Our turn. Hooray for Okos! All right, we have a new donation. I mean, I feel dirty about it, but we got Oko'd last time, so I'm not going to complain. Gilded Goose, go. Megatoko. Mechadire with a $5 donation. Hey, Seth, loving the Pioneer content. The Oko Menace is real. I just go for fun jank over win rate. Been running Hushbringer plus Clackbridge Troll for fun. Ooh, well, thank you so much for the donation, McIntyre, and I would love to take a look at the deck list. All right, so, thank you. Gilded Goose. Sack the food. Full-on dark side mode. Oh, no. That's an Oko. Make a food. Pass the turn. And now we got the Oko. Our opponent's got an Oko. So, I think we're in good shape. Hushbringer Jank. That seems like a fun deck. I like Clackbridge Troll. Hushbringer seems sweet with it. Ooh, is this standard? It is. That looks super fun. That's the kind of janky deck I would enjoy playing in standard. Looks super sweet, McIntyre. I like it. And we go Loco. Opponent. Tefero. What do you do with Tefero? Bounces our Goose. Okay. Opponent passes. Well, yeah, let's... Actually, do we even care? Maybe we just kill Teferi. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just turn this into a 3-3. Go to combat. I was thinking of trading, but I think this is fine. Kill Teferi. Play Gilded Goose. Get a food. Oasis. Man, Oko is busted. Oko is busted in every format. Like, this match is a good example of that. We've had 2 games where turn 2 Oko has come down, and whoever has played the turn 2 Oko has done exactly this. And we're playing different decks. We're not playing the same deck. It's not a mirror. It's just, if someone plays turn 2 Oko, they just spiral in snowball and win the game. Like, we've seen it twice now in the same exact match. Opponent, Ether Hub. Oko having a 3-3 Elk as a +1 is insane. Yeah, Oko definitely has been insane. Is Oko doing good in Legacy? It won a vintage tournament recently, and in Legacy, it's mostly been seeing sideboard play, but it has been good in its sideboard play. All right, opponent's gonna snag our Oko. Sure. Passes. Displacer. Is there anything we can chord for that wins? 1, 2, 3. Food is green. Food is green. Food is green. I think actually what we do here, let's play the land. Go to combat. 1, 2, 3. I guess we got to do this now, or else we flip our Duskwatch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chord. Get Biomancer's Familiar. Pass the turn. Now we get to machine gun this Duskwatch to draw cards, which is pretty powerful all by itself. That doesn't look like a person, but Grixis Demonic Pack. Demonic Pack is also on my list of Pioneer decks I want to play. There's so many. The format's just so fun and nostalgic. Flashpoint! Welcome to the Fishbowl. First time sub, thank you so much. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Lotus Field into Thespian Stage into See the Unwritten. Ew. Is Thespian Stage in the format? Is it in Frontier? I mean, I think See the Unwritten World Spineworm sounds sweet. I love you as well, Flashboy. Thank you so much for the sub. Definitely appreciate it. Gotta hydrate. Opponent, Bazing. Well, lads. Duskwatch Recruiter. Get a Biomancer's Familiar. Duskwatch Recruiter. Whiff. Untap. Flip, which is fine. Play a Forest. Play Eldrazi Displacer. Oh, the second one's going to be good here, I think. Opponent. Are we spell quelling? Spell Queller. Okay. Well, Eldrazi Displacer. Number 2. Go to combat. Howl in for some damage. Oh no. So, chat, I need your help. I haven't had to do this in a while. So what happens? What happens, chat, if we displace a spell queller? So we displace spell queller. If it's it exiles, it returns. Does it matter when I do it? Like, does it matter whose turn it is? We get it back. If we displace it, we get it back. All right, we'll just wait. There's no real reason to do it right now anyway. So let's just wait. Flip our Howler to draw some more cards. Biomancer Familiar is really good. It is very good. Ideally, do it while they have something on the stack. They don't have to counter it, though, right? Oh, you do have to counter it. All right. Gotcha. Cast something about it. Oh, yes. Locked them. It is not a May, is it? We can force them to exile their own spell? That's super sweet. Opponent, Ether Hub. Oh, I want to do this now. I don't think I've ever done this synergy before. Yeah, it is not a May. Okay, what do you got? I wonder if our opponent knows what's going to happen here. So, Spell Queller is super bad against Displacer. Yeah, it seems like that might be true. Opponent, combat. Attacks. We'll take 2, that's fine. Certainly. Down to 14. Food is green. Yeah, only get stuff 4 CMs here or less. Worst case, we get to... Opponent's going to pass? All right, well, sack our food. Duskwatch. Get a Duskwatch. All right, untap. Flip. Boy, we're going to draw some cards, aren't we? Duskwatch. Okay. I don't even know what to do now. We have too much value. Activate Duskwatch. Gilded Goose. Activate. I mean, I guess if we hit our pieces, we just win. Poda was asking if they were dead. I told him I don't think they actually are. Not quite. Pit12 Panther, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. There's Eyeless Watcher. Ugh. 1, 2, 3. Well, next turn our opponent's dead. Attack, attack. Next turn our opponent's definitely dead. Unless they have like a counter or something. Down to 10. Charming Prince. Gain some life. Pass the turn. Opponent. Gonna make some food? I mean, I think we're in good shape, though. Or even though our Oko died, we're still in really good shape. Yeah, we didn't have the mana to also counter this turn. Next turn, we should be good in multiple ways. Like, it seems like it's gonna be hard for this to not work. Why doesn't this deck run Ballista? Seems pretty good with Familiar and can instantly win the game with a combo. That is where Overwhelmed Apprentice comes in. That is our instant win with the combo plan. And it's been working for the most part. Opponent. Thought Not Seer. Well, okay. Let's see if this works as predicted. Blink Spell Queller. Got him. We got him. They were going to thought not our one Eyeless Watcher, too. Oh, they would have had us. Oh, that was good. That was good. Pono says, yikes. That is a good response. And GG. Whoo! Up to 3-0, the kids are eating from Biomancer combo. We got him, we got him, we got him. They've been close matches all the way. Everyone has been 2-1, but we are undefeated still. We are on one of our best win streaks in stream history. 5-0 in Pioneer yesterday, 3-0 tonight. We're doing it. Oh, that was sweet. Is the game still up? Basically, oh, it's gone. Basically, by blinking the Spell Queller, we were going to get back our Eldrazi Displacer and force our opponent to exile their Thought Knot Seer to protect the Eyeless Watch in our hand, and then we would have comboed off the next turn and won. Before we get to the next one, yeah, I guess it was actually 6-0. Hey, what's up, Julid? How are you tonight? Before we get to our next round, a reminder, our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you're looking for some new Magic the Gathering cards, you can stay at cardkingdom.com. So thank you to them for supporting the stream and the channel and the site. Also, a couple other quick mentions. Oko, if you would like to donate some dollars to help end homelessness over at endhomelessness.org, $5 or more, you can be entered to win a full art foil Oko thanks to Tonos. Just send an email showing that you donated to okoforcharity@tonos.com with your Twitch username and tell them that you came from the Goldfish stream. So if you'd like to get in on that, it goes this stream and the Halloween stream, and then it'll be wrapping up. So quick refresher on the combo. Basically, what we're trying to do, Eldrazi Displacer, 3 mana, blinks a creature. Biomancer's Familiar reduces activated abilities by 2. So with Biomancer's Familiar and Displacer, Displacer is 1 mana blink a creature. Then, the next piece of the puzzle, Eyeless Watcher, which comes into play and makes 2 1/1 Eldrazi Scions that can be sacrificed for a colorless mana. So once we have that set up, Displacer can blink Watcher using one of the Scion tokens. So we spend 1 token for mana, then when it comes into play, we make 2 tokens. Then we use Displacer again, spending 1 token to make 2 tokens. So that gives us infinite tokens, infinite mana. Then we could just win by beating down with the tokens, casting stuff, or we can blink our Overwhelmed Apprentice again and again and again, maybe tutoring out with Chord of Calling, or finding it with Duskwatch Recruiter. And then that just mills our opponent out of the game. Make like 50 Scion tokens, blink Overwhelmed Apprentice 50 times, mills our opponent for 2 every time it comes into play. So that is the main combo of the deck, the shenanigans. Whew. Yeah, that was a good one. 200 for Oko for charity? Awesome. We're getting there. That is super awesome. Thank you, everyone. I definitely feel like homelessness to me is a pretty good charity, especially in the winter. As someone who lives in upstate New York and deals with snow in bad weather, I couldn't imagine living like out on the street, especially in the wintertime. So how the combo works, hopefully we see it in the game. I don't think I can explain it again right this second, but basically infinitely blinking Eyeless Watcher with Eldrazi Displacer, reduced in cost by Biomancer's Familiar to make infinite token / infinite mana, and then go from there to win the game. Also, we have a Pioneer metagame page. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but it is up on the site with the tournament results, and there are a ton of deck lists. The first deck list ups, look how many Pioneer decks there are. So I'm definitely planning on doing a Pioneer week of instant deck tech next week. So look at this. Look at this. There's so many things to try. Boggles and Heroic and Dredge and Planeswalkers and Control decks. And oh man, so much going on in Pioneer. It is so sweet. So sweet. If they have Supreme Verdict, do we instant lose? No, we can beat Supreme Verdict. We have we have ways to fizzle the wraths and ways to just win through the wraths. Like, we can draw a lot of cards and kind of reassemble thanks to Duskwatch Recruiter and Court of Calling and Collected Company. So wraths could be good against us, but they're not just game over. All right, Once Upon a Time, Elvish Mystic. This should be interesting. I assume our opponent's playing like a Devotion style deck. I do not know how this is going to go. I talked to you about this at GP Vegas. This is, oh yes, Modern Mardu Vampire Zoo. Awesome, Boss Fog. I remember that conversation. All right, Hallowed Fountain, Overwhelmed Apprentice. That looks super sweet. Land. I guess we'll keep one. Keep one to get to this Collected Company in a timely manner. Yeah, the Vampire deck looks super sweet. Cordial Vampire seems like a sweet new addition. So many lords in Vampires now. Nocturnus is super good. Knight of Autumn is pretty decent. There's artifact decks running around. Worst case, it gains us infinite life. Yeah, I'm guessing this is the Leyline of Abundance Dork deck. Like mono green devotion, basically. But we'll see. Definitely mono green devotion. No one else plays Burning Tree Emissary. Oh, the Nissa. Well, can they find a Nykthos and cast Massive Things? Walking Ballista. Alright, that's a card. Stomping Grounds. Tapped. The only thing about these devotion decks is they tend to be very inconsistent. Old Wolf, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 21st month. Yes, you're old enough to officially legally drink in the U.S. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big soups here for you. Thank you. Let's just run out a... Yeah, let's just go Voice. Voice of Resurgence. Go. No attacks. We gotta assemble the combo before our opponent goes over the top, I think. For you, what are the 5 best decks in Modern now? Oh boy. Urza. Urza with Paradoxical Outcome. Urza with Oko. No, I think that Urza is definitely... Ooh. Alright, that's a pretty big thing. Oh, Pelucranos. Podet. Combat. And a Nykthos, so this is going to be bad quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, you have Maya Coast. Knight of Autumn. Blow up Oath of Nissa just to cut our opponent off of mana. Oh, Pelucranos. I forgot how good that is. Pelucranos is just so big. That was so good in Standard. Maybe like Amulet Titan, Tron, Urza, Death Shadow maybe. Something like that would be the top decks I think in Modern. I'm trying to build Hydra Tribal for Commander. Any ideas? Ew. I think like the Unbound Flourishing Doubling Season type strategy is a pretty sweet way to go. Yeah, maybe once Pelucranos rotates, our deck will have a chance. Vote it. Going Monstrous. That's an 8/8. That's going to kill us very quickly. Sure. Kill stuff. We get a token. Opponent goes to combat. Attacks. Well, we take 1.5 billion down to 8. Untap. I mean, I guess we Reflector Mage it. I guess? Ugh, yeah, alright. I guess we Reflector Mage. I'm not super confident that this is the right way to do it yet, but I guess that's what we gotta do. Reflector Mage, bounce your 8/8. Get in with our Elemental. Maybe we can get the sneaky aggro beats. About it. Yeah, Ballista is coming at some point. Root Bout Greg for our opponent. What are some ways to break Deathrite in Pioneer? Seems like getting lands in the graveyard is difficult. Yeah, I think that's the challenge. I think if you're playing some sort of... Ooh, let me see, Sidul. I think if you're playing Deathrite, you got to be playing, like, Satyr Wayfinders or Grizzly Salvages. I think that's the role of Deathrite in the format. To be a good card in graveyard-based decks, but I don't think it's a format staple, really. I think it's more a good card in decks that are already using their graveyard. Opponent passes. I'm playing off Maya Coast. Go to combat. Attack. Actually, I don't even think we attack. Pass the turn. I think our one hope to janking our opponent out is Coco into the right cards, maybe? Although Ballista can potentially kill them. Ugh. Another Burning Tree. Yeah. That's more Nykthos mana. That's not good. That's not good. Just wait a year and Deathrite will be the entire format. I actually don't think it'll be very good in Pioneer. Why do you think they chose Return to Ravnica for the start of the format? I really don't know. I'm not sure if there's any, like, super big reason. I guess there's a lot of broken stuff in Innistrad block, like Grizzlebrands and Liliana the Veils and Snapcasters, so maybe it's just, to differentiate from Modern, you don't have as many, like, Modern staples in the format. I don't think that's going to do what our opponent was hoping. That was some of the most confident self-legend ruling I've ever seen. Opponent. Simic Monsters for Pioneer. Let me see, Chulid. Alright, let's collect a company. See what we can find. Oh, that is a spicy Simic Monsters. Archetype of Imagination, Terra Stopper. That's definitely super spicy. Unexpected Results is super fun too. That looks fun, Sealid. I think aggro might be a bit of a concern, but definitely some really powerful cards to cast. Well, we got two options. We will take 2 of 2. Biomancer is familiar. Get a food. Opponent's probably going to kill familiar. This Ballista is going to keep our opponent in this game. Oh, brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Yep. Yup, yup. Alright. I'm going to play Sun Petal Grove. Play Displacer. Pass the turn. Oh, how do we do this? Yeah, let's just pass. Hope our opponent has nothing devastating in hand. This is actually close now because of Displacer. If our opponent goes to Monstrous, and our opponent just Legend Rule themselves, so I might not know this, but if they go to Monstrous, we do get to Flicker Pelucranos and Fizzle Monstrous. Or their last card is Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger. That's another possibility. Alright. Well, that was a pretty good hand for our opponent, I would say. Are we just dead? Huh. Well, I mean, opponent had the right mixture this game, which means they are going to win. So bounce Pelucranos. I don't think there's any coming back from this, though. We lose our board. Opponent gets an Ulamog. goes to combat. Attacks. We chump. Yeah, this one's over. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, we might actually lose a match. Opponent hits us, or a game. Yup. We draw. Displacer. Their hand is Pelucranos. Block. Yeah, this Ballista ruins everything. Play Blink this. Pelucranos. 1, 2. They have so much mana. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pelucranos. Yeah, alright. We'll try it. I think we're dead, but play Displacer. Get rid of Walking Ballista. We were close despite all of this. We can, but we lose to Walking Ballista if we do that. So we have to deal with Walking Ballista. Pass the turn. And assuming... Well, actually, no, they can't Pelucranos, right? Because we Reflector Maged it. Okay. We might get to untap here. Unless our opponent just top decks. Huh. Okay, maybe we didn't Reflector Mage it. Huh. I thought we Reflector Maged it, but apparently not. Huh. How do we bounce the Pelucranos? It wasn't Reflector Mage? Oh. We bounced it during their turn. Alright. Well, this is interesting. I don't know how this is going to go. I think we got to bring in Revokers. We got to bring in Oko. We can bring in the Declaration in Stone. Go down maybe the 2 Voice of Resurgences. Ugh. 1 Chord of Calling. And 1 Charming Prince. Run it like that. This feels... this deck is so... It's either broken or it's horrible. Hey, what's up, Droid Lake? How are you today? Yeah, Queller might be worth it. It doesn't deal with a lot of the big stuff. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it or not, honestly. Is it any possibility for a Tron player to start playing Pioneer? Yes, you can definitely play Pioneer as a Tron player. You can't play Tron, but you can definitely play Pioneer. I think Knight is decent because of Leyline of Abundance. That's our main answer to Leyline of Abundance, which usually is like the centerpiece of these decks. You could play a Devotion deck. Those are sort of like bad Tron with colored mana. Yes, there are technically a couple of Okos, so I guess that does mean we're on the dark side. We can't keep this. Well, okay. Not confident, but we'll keep it. Taylor Jones for the 26th month. Pioneer is sweet. Just started playing in RTR, so super nostalgic. Yes, indeed. That's one of the sweetest things about the format. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. There's a leyline. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. We will Overwhelmed Apprentice. Bottom and top. Pass the turn. Oh, these mana dorks are going to be making lots of mana. Opponent plays a forest. Yeah. Opponent passes. I'll play Botanical Sanctum. This isn't good. This isn't good, chat. This isn't good. Play Charming Prince. Blink Overwhelmed Apprentice. End step, scry into 2 lands that we don't need. Bottom, bottom. Pass the dirt. Oh, we're super dead. We're dead. Still not sure how I want to sideboard for this deck, but I love playing it. Let me see. Audible. Pioneer's Breakfast. Ooh, the 0 mana Aristocrats plan. Yeah, we did a standard deck that looked kind of like that. Opponent finds a Nykthos, taps their mana dork for 2 mana, plays a Burning Tree Emissary. Oh, they are. Well, this is a deck where when your nut draw is there, it's very powerful. And our opponent's 2 for 2 for nut draws. The problem is this deck is very inconsistent. It runs into the ramp deck problem where you tend to have games where you just draw all ramp, no finishers, or all finishers and no ramp. But our opponent has managed to avoid that. And we are paying the price to the max. Sure. Oko. I think we're just dead, though. Our opponent made 6 mana. I mean, basically Tron mana. Better than Tron mana. That was turn 2. Opponent cast 7 mana of spells. 6, 7. Yeah. Turn 2, 7 mana. That is actually Tron plus, I would say. And as a result, we're not going to win. Well, we'll make a food. Pass the turn. No attacks. Go ahead, opponent. Was it 9 mana, actually? Whatever it is, opponent made absurd amount of mana. Opponent. Shall the nut draws continue? It seems like the answer is yes. 9 mana. Walking Ballista. Alright. And the 5-0 Dream officially dies at the hand of Green-Red Devotion. Well, that was not particularly close. That's probably the most unfair game of Pioneer I've played since I started playing the format, actually. That might be the most the most broken thing that I've actually seen someone do as far as just speed of the format. Ooh, that's kind of a bummer. Nah, I mean, like I said, I bet we can find that deck list in the deck list dump. If you look at the deck list, like, there are games that is like 10 out of 10, I think, for our opponent's deck. Let's see if we can find the deck list, because you'll see, like, it looked like broken Banimal there, but in reality, do we actually even have? Maybe we don't. Maybe there is no deck list for... There's a lot of green ramp and green-blue ramp, but I don't see any green... Oh, there we go. Here it is. It has been found. Yeah, that is exact. This looks like exactly the list. So the problem with the deck is, yes, our opponent in that case, it ran incredibly well. But if you look at the actual deck lists they're playing, they have, as far as action cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I guess the Nissas. But really, like, our opponent just hit the right combination of stuff. If you actually pick up the deck and play it, you'll find that you have a lot of games where you go Leyline, Elvish Mystic, Land, and you just do nothing. Or you'll get hands where you have, like, Nissa, Ulamog, Hornet Queen, Pelucranos, Land, and you do just as much nothing. So I think it's more that we just got to see the deck running optimally. So I don't think Nykthos being banned or anything is something that is even worth talking about. I do think that the decks with blue kind of can solve the ramp problem a little bit with Hydroid Crosses. The green-red builds don't really have the card advantage. It's pretty much like an all-in combo-y type deck. Once Upon a Time is an action card. I guess that is technically true. That was a very strange list. One Once Upon a Time, one of everything. Yeah. Simic Nykthos, I like Hydroid Crosses a lot because I think it fixes a lot of the ramp issues that those decks can run into at times. It's definitely another archetype that's on my short list of archetypes that I would like to try. Green Blue Nykthos. Sylvan Caryatid. All right, this looks like mono green ramp. Displacer? Oh yeah, that's right. Duskwatch. Play Duskwatch. Sun Petal Grove. Go attacking. Hit our opponent. Well, the ramp is coming. Have you bought in Sephora? I don't know exactly what that means. Want to check out Mardu Spellslinger? Ooh, that sounds fun. Be right back, Coffee. I would love to check it out. Opponent, Nykthos. Walking Ballista. This looks familiar. Opponent passes. Well, pass the turn. Actually, you know what? Let's go attacking. Attack. Do we? What do we do here? I don't know what we do here. Mardu Spellslinger looks sweet. Soulfire Grandmaster is another card that I kind of forgot about, but Pioneer might be exactly the place where it could actually shine. Seems like good removal, good creatures. That looks sweet. Yeah, I know. That's part of why I love. That's part of why I love the format so much. Is there's so many decks I want to play. Yeah, I guess we'll just Chord. Pass the turn. We can Chord X3. This Walking Ballista is kind of keeping us from going off, in all honesty. That's our big issue. Opponent. Nissa. Also somewhat annoying. Untaps a forest. Okay. And Nissa seems pretty strong. Man, are we going to lose to 2 ramp decks in a row just going over the top of us? What do you think of the Electrostatic Pummeler list at 5-0'd in the deck dump? Wasn't super psyched for the format till I saw it, but now I'm pumped. Ooh, Sidios, I didn't actually notice that one. Was there a Pummeler list at 5-0'd? Unfortunately, we don't have colorless mana, so we can't actually displace at the moment. Llanowar Elves. Alright, we're courting for something. Chord X3. Reflector Mage, Bounce Ballista. That's got to be the right play. Reflector Mage, Bounce Ballista. Untap Reflector Mage, kill Nissa. That's gotta be our best bet, I think. Since we can't displace her anyway. Yeah, get Reflector Mage. Bounce Walking Ballista. Untap. Flip our Howler. Oasis. Run out Reflector Mage number 2. Bounce Llanowar Elves. Kill Nissa. Hit our opponent. Wow, we killed a Nissa! Wait, I don't know if I've ever killed a Nissa. Any chance you could take a look at a neat Pioneer Mardu Fires brew I've been taking? I would love to see it, Chicago Noir. Send me a list. I would love to. Opponent. All right. Nissa down. Stuff bounced. We're not close to comboing, but we're not close to dying anymore. We were super close to dying. Sylvan Caryatid, Part 2. The combo we need, Biomancer's Familiar, along with... Opponent gets in. Biomancer's Familiar, along with Eldrazi Displacer. And then some additional pieces. Opponent. Walking Ballista again. Okay. Pings. Pings. Alright. Well. Run out. Huh. Now we're kind of light on action, honestly. Go to combat. Attack with everything. Hit our opponent. For 5. Now we need, like, Court of Calling, Displacer, Collected Company, something like that. Reflector Mage, again. Bounce the Forest. Play a Temple Garden. We have Reflector Mage Tron. Is it enough? Is there any chance it's enough? Ooh, let me see Chicago Noir. Opponent. 5 mana. 6 mana. 7 mana. Hornet Queen. Alright, that's a bunch of big flyers. Opponent passes. Well, that's Coco. Well, go to combat. Get in with Voice of Resurgence. We're kind of okay with that dying. Opponent blocks. Sure. We upgrade. Yeah, pass the turn. We gotta hit the combo. We gotta hit the combo. That is basically everything. Mardu Fires. Mardu Fires looks super spicy for sure. Mastermind's acquisition with Fires seems super fun. Yeah, that looks super sweet, Chicago. I like it. Does Ferocidon just shut this down? I mean, we'd have to answer it. We'd have to Reflector Mage it or something. But yes, if we couldn't answer it, it would be very bad news. Opponent gets it. It's us. Nykthos. So we take 3. Down to 12. Llanowar Elves returns. Llanowar Elves returns. Last card. What is it? Oh my god. People are really good at just randomly having their one of Ulamog in hand against us, I have to admit. Duskwatch Recruiter, Charming Prince. Unfortunately, I think that's game, though. We scry. Bottom. Okay. Untap. Reflector Mage number 4. Yeah, that is very much game. Alright. On to sideboarding. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure some maybe have 4. That seems possible. The ones we were looking at in the deck list dump only have 1. Can Magic Mirror work in Pioneer? Couldn't get it to work in Standard. Does not seem super likely. I think Magic Mirror, it's just incredibly slow. That's the big issue. It just takes so many turns of sitting out on the battlefield to really be better than other cards. And Pioneer, if anything, is faster than Standard, so it seems like probably not likely to actually be good enough. I don't think Lavinia actually stops anything, right? Lavinia only stops non-creatures, so it doesn't actually stop like Ulamogs and big stuff like that, unfortunately. Huh. Well, maybe this is just not a deck that lines up well with ramp. We kind of did very well against non-Nykthos strategies. But so far, the Nykthos strategies have not felt like especially competitive matchups for our deck. Not even like kind of a little bit close. We've just been getting absolutely trashed by them. Ugh, disappointing after a pretty strong start. Yeah, I guess Dramoka's command is probably worth it. It does get rid of Leyline of Abundance, which is something. Ugh. Yeah, we're going to have to go down Overwhelmed Apprentice. Trust that if we combo, we're going to win without it. Luxac, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Found that Soul Diviner and Midnight Clock is pretty good in Standard. Ew. Yeah, that's a way to draw an extra card every turn. That seems sweet. All right, let's see if we can beat a silly Nykthos strategy. Don't cut Cord or Prince. What does Prince or Cord really do, though? Prince is just kind of a value card. I mean, the way we win is by comboing. That is the way we win. The only upside in this matchup is our opponent's deck doesn't have that much early game removal. Alright. Dramoka's command for days. There is infinite combos. If you were here earlier in the stream, you got to see them, but the matchups against these ramp decks the last 2 rounds have been a little bit rougher. Yeah, I think that's our best way of winning is by comboing off. Well, there's a... Alright. Double Leyline. Botanical Sanctum. Gilded Goose. Go. Well, this we might get to see the downside of our opponent's deck. They're going to spew these ley lines. Llanowar Elves, yup. And play Hollowed Fountain untapped. I feel like we're probably in good shape in this one. These Dramoka's commands are going to be pretty good. Bounce the Elves. Now we get to just kill creatures, kill ley lines, and our opponent hopefully can't do too much. Although this Nykthos is against... Gosh darn it. Oh my god, we're still going to lose. Okay. I'll go to combat. Get in with Reflector Mage. See if our opponent actually plays around Dramoka's command. They do. Hmm. I mean, I guess we just have to do this, unfortunately. At least this keeps the Nykthos from making mana. Pass the turn. Hey, what's up, Dan? How are you tonight? About it. The double ley lines with Nykthos just offer so much mana. Llanowar Elves returns. Opponent, 2 mana. Nykthos, 4 mana. And... Another Nykthos, 6 mana. And a Nissa. Okay, that's a forest. Activated. Opponent gets in. Hits us. Oh, boy. Oh. Chances to be able to make a GP New Jersey in January. I don't know, Dan. It's not on my schedule as of right now, but I mean, I guess it's a possibility. I mean, we can't fight the forest. We can put a counter on Reflector Mage, fight the forest. We can make our opponent sack Leyline, fight the Llanowar Elves. I don't think I have, Dan. What do we do here? This is a bad scenario. I'll go to combat. Attack Nissa. Opponent blocks. And blocks. Alright, so sure. So white-green, Dramoka's command, sack an enchantment, counter on Reflector Mage. Kill the forest. I mean, I guess if our opponent doesn't have any lands, Nissa gets worse. Biomancer's familiar. Go. Oh, what a weird board state. What a weird board state. Yeah, we got rid of the forest for the time being. Opponent taps, untaps. Oh, they have something else. Another Leyline. Yup. Untaps. Well, we're going to need some combo pieces. We need a Displacer or a way to find Displacer. Opponent hits us. Down to 11. Nothing. Well, Temple Garden tapped. Pass the turn. Come on, Displacer! Come on, deck! Please, 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 please! Why not Goose Fight Elf counter on Mage? I think we have to get rid of the Leyline of Abundance. Leyline Abundance is their best permanent. More so than a Mana Dork. I think that is the thing that we had to get rid of. No. Tell me you didn't just top deck something huge. Again. Like always. Opponent has 15 mana or something. 18 mana. With 2 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Untap it. Yeah. Opponent. 6 mana. Untaps Nykthos. They did draw something huge. Okay. Walking Bliss decks 4, and that is certainly the game. Opponent gets in, gets in. Yeah, it's over. All right. Well, we got to see some some ramp decks do pretty impressive things. I mean, hats off for the ramp deck running. Counters on everything. Sure, we'll make a food. Why not? Dayed with a $2 donation. All right. Ugh. Well, this was a disappointing end to this league, I will say. Crack the food, might as well. Dan, here's an updated version, includes a guide. I'll have it with me at GP New Jersey. If you show up, awesome, Dan. And that's a land. All right. Well, that was some impressive ramping, I will say. Huh. Yeah, you have to send me the list, Dan. I would love to take a peek at your update sometime. Thank you so much for the donation. So we started off very well, and we lost to basically the same deck, which was Rakdos decks. I don't know. I mean, my assumption is they that was pretty high on the spectrum of running for those decks. If not, then they're the best deck in the format, no doubt about it. Either of those were above average hands, or the format is solved. Are we playing an infinite deck that doesn't go infinite against barely interactive decks? I mean, we're playing an infinite. We are playing against an opponent who was making more mana than Modern Tron. Our opponent for the last 2 matches had like 16 mana on turn 3, 12 mana on turn 2. So it just was not a super competitive matchup because our opponent just had absurd draws. Oh, thank you, Dan. So, all right. Well, we get 1 treasure chest. So we finish with a 3-2, and I gotta say I'm a little disappointed. We beat all the non-Rakdos decks, started off 3-0, then we played 2 Rakdos decks in a row at the end, ended up 3-2, which, I mean, I guess that's still a fine performance. I'm not really sure what to say about it, other than it feels like the Rakdos decks are probably not a good matchup based on that experience. But it's really hard to say because it feels like those were above average hands, I would say. And it might just be that our deck doesn't interact. Our deck interacts with creatures, with stuff like Eldrazi Displacer, kind of like more that style interaction. We were able to interact with like their ley lines, but I think maybe the Rakdos decks, you might want to be interacting more with like Thoughtseize and counter spells, and they probably fold up a little bit harder. Maybe some Sorcerer's Spyglasses, those type of interactive spells. So, all right, let's open our 1 beautiful treasure chest. The power level feels low. I mean, I think the deck's really powerful. I think our deck is very powerful and very synergistic, but it's not, I cast a Ulamog on turn 3 powerful. But then what is, really? Ooh. The Scrambled Good Boy, Immortal Coil, infamous for being part of one of the worst against odds decks of all time, and Spellweaver Volute, also part of one of the worst against the odds decks of all time, I believe. Well, we got a good against the odds chest. Yeah. So, I don't know. I think Biomancer's combo is pretty sweet. The ramp matchup is not good. The combo is effective, though. The creatures in the deck are effective, apparently outside of the ramp matchup. So, I feel like it's a sweet deck. And I mean, I guess really, I think maybe it feels worse because our last 2 matches were the ones where we played the ramp decks and got crushed. If they were a little more evenly dispersed and it was like win, loss, win, loss, win, it might feel a little better about it. So maybe some recency bias, but I think the deck is sweet. If you came in late and only saw the last 2 rounds, then it probably didn't look as sweet, but I think it's actually a pretty competitive deck. Do you think that Oko will be played in any format? Oko is played in every format, and maybe the best card in basically every format. I don't think we have enough time to switch to Arena, but we probably can wrap up with a game of Momir if that's something you'd like to see. So if you would like to Momir before we wrap up the stream tonight, send me a challenge and we will do some Momiring. Yeah, if our league got done earlier, I was thinking about trying to play some Brawl, but I think with the amount of time our league took, I think it is gonna be too late to switch over. But we'll do some brawling at some point. Don't hate the Flayer, hate the game. Ooh. Yeah, I think that Soul Flayer is another deck I want to try at some point. It's got a couple 5-0s. I think it's like fairly competitive. Beardful Strix, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Alright, we will keep. We're playing Momir. Oh, sorry, Lutzy, you've been beaten out. Yeah, I think Commander probably a bit too long for the last like 20 minutes or so of our stream. But something I was thinking about doing, and we've been talking about it for a while, but just haven't done it, is yeah, sorry, Lutzy. Next, you could be at the top of the list. If we get in 2 Momir games, you'll be at the top of the list, or at the top of the list for next time we Momir. Something I was thinking, though, because I'm not really interested right now in just playing, like, random standard matches, because I just don't think the meta is very good. But this might be a good excuse, because we don't get a BNR until the 18th, so we have, like, 3 weeks. And while I'm sure we'll do a lot of pioneering, it would be nice to do some other stuff as well. Puppet Conjurer, not super helpful. But maybe we can do like just a arena challenge stream. We've been talking about it for a while, but that would be a way we could. Ooh, Druid of the Cowl is super good. That'd be a way we could play some standard and not play against Oko 70% of the time. And finally get in our viewer battle stream that we were talking about. So I think, tap or untap target creature. If that could untap lands, it would be very good. So I think maybe that's something we'll try to do in the next couple of weeks. Are there any plans for another Commander Clash live? I'm sure we will do another Commander Clash live. But I don't know when we will do a Commander Clash live. I think traditionally we've done it between seasons, essentially. So I think that's probably a good bet to have another one this winter in between the seasons. But I'm not sure if we'll get one in before that or not. We are doing viewers submitted, though, in the very near future. So if you had to ban one card in Pioneer, what would it be? That's a tough one. After our beatdown in the last 2 matches, Nykthos? I mean, I don't think the answer is really Nykthos. But, I don't know. So far, I haven't run into too much that has just struck me as super broken. I would assume Felidar Guardian might be that card, or something from the Felidar Guardian combo. But so far, it just hasn't been that dominant, honestly. At least in my experience. Like, I play against it. Sometimes it wins, sometimes it doesn't win. But Felidar Guardian definitely hasn't felt like Hogak or something, where it's just like, or even Oko in Standard, where it's just like the only game in town. We're getting close, sort of, to gaining some life. Would you mind saying probably, as long as possible, for me? Was that not long? Probably. I don't know if that's as long as possible, but that was pretty long. Just for you, Warfleet. Jaguar for the 26th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Poto gets it, hits us. Yeah, this Puppet Conjure still triggering for no reason. Maybe we should just kill it so it stops triggering. Anytime, Warfleet. Yes, also a reminder, on our next stream, which is Thursday, it's Halloween stream, and there will be costuming involved. So if you're around for the Halloween stream, it should be a fun one. Your deck seems to scoop to Leyline. Oh, are we talking Chromaticore? I mean, Chromaticore is definitely a sweet deck. It would be cool if Chromaticore ended up being a top tier deck. I don't know how much I trust Lotleth Troll to actually take down the game, but I wonder if there's... I wonder if there's a way to... Lotless Giant's pretty bad here. I wonder if there's a way to make it transform into something else after sideboarding, like more of a sneak attack style deck, like another way of cheating things into play. That could be interesting. I'm opening a Midsummer Night's Dream in Seattle on Halloween, but I'll catch your replay. Ooh, awesome, Taylor Jones. That sounds super sweet. No, it's a Magic-y costume. It's a gingerbread man costume. Any creatures you're excited to reanimate in Pioneer? The reanimation targets are kind of medium. Ashen Rider's pretty sweet. Zatalpa, I guess. I like more of the, like, value-y reanimation, I think. Like, Blood for Bones for Siege Rhinos or Agent of Treacheries. Maelstrom Jhin, 5/6 flying morph. Alright. Yup. Well, that's a big old flyer. I mean, we're staying in this game, though, which is nice. Making the beard worse than going for Vince on Halloween. Oh, that is... That's a good plan. Phone it. Are you going to provoke us? No. Oh, that thing's big. Well, we will trade. Our cleric plan's just not getting there. We're not even close to getting 5 clerics. Ugh, and this puppet conjure still annoying. All right, let's spin the wheel. 8-drop, bounce Kraken, Hoverguard Sweepers, something good. This happened yesterday too. How in the world? I might have to pull out the hypergeometric calculator. I feel like 3 of our last, 7 8-drops have been Axelrod Gunnarsson, which, that's gotta be very against odds. That's gotta be. How many 8-drops are there in Magic? How do we keep getting this thing? It's not even a good one. Are Gearhulks good enough for pioneering? Ooh. So, Blue Gearhulk, I think so. Combustible, the Red Gearhulk, it's shown up in some, weird lists, like cheating it into play with Ilharg. So, yes, I think that could see play there. Black Gearhulk, I would say no. Green Gearhulk, probably not, but not impossible. And White Gearhulk, White Gearhulk sometimes playable in Modern, is a one-of sideboard card, depending. White Gearhulk's actually pretty good against Urza-style decks and stuff, so... I mean, there's always a chance, but that's more of, depending on what the... the Hellkite. That's a lot of dragons. That's more of a metagame type card. So, yeah, I think at least some of them likely will be. And then some of them probably won't be. Yeah, that's the style of deck that I've seen. I think Kenji was playing a, Champion of Ronas, Combustible Gearhulk, World Spine Worm style deck, which actually looked pretty sweet. It seemed like it could be very explosive. Ew. Arcbound Overseer, 7, 13. That deals Infect. Alright. I mean, I guess... Oh, wait. Yeah, we are just... Okay, we are actually officially dead. Yeah, they can graft onto the token and we're dead. Alright, well, hitting the big flyers is where you want to be in a Momir battle, I think. On to the next one. Have you ever played against Ilharg and Champion Ronas deck? Pretty insane when it works. Feels so crazy playing against it. Yeah, I've played against it once. And I'm trying to think of what I was playing. Oh, I think it might be the Panharmonicon deck that's coming up for against odds this week. But I feel like if you can just deal with the enablers, especially if they don't have Rhythm of the Wilds, if you can just keep killing. If you can keep killing like Champion Aronas, keep Ilhog from attacking, that seems like the best strategy. But the deck can get some very scary starts, especially if they have Rhythm of the Wild or if they have Generator Servant to just like ramp into Ilhog on turn 3. Can get very frightening very, very quickly. Yeah, we're wrapping up. We played our Pioneer League. We finished 3-2, started off 3-0, got Nykthos into oblivion in round 2 and 3. So we're wrapping up tonight with a viewer battle of Momir, which, if you're not familiar, the randomest format in Magic. Your deck is all basic lands. You start at 24 life, along with a Momir avatar. And the Momir avatar allows you to, once each turn, pay X mana, discard a card, which will be a land because that's all that's in your deck, and you get a token that's a copy of a random creature of that converted mana cost. For example, we paid 4, we discarded an island, we get a random 4-drop, which in this case, Loxodon Hierarch, not the noblest of hierarchs, the Loxodoniest of hierarchs. So what does this do? When it is dealt damage, each opponent gains that much life. Sure. Loxodon Hierarch enters the battlefield, gain 4, sack it, regenerate each creature you control. It's actually not that bad. That doesn't seem that far away from being, like, modern playable. I think that Mono Green Stompy with Galtaronas. I saw a green-white Stompy deck in Pioneer today that seemed pretty powerful. It was basically Mono Green Stompy, but it had white for Loxodon Smiter and then Declaration in Stone. I'm not sure if there's any other white cards, but it was just like, play a Mana Dork, play some 5-powered 3-drop, play a Galta, and if you don't have a Wrath or something, it can run you over pretty quick. The creatures in green are just massive. They're just all so big. Everyone, and like so many of them. Oh, there was also Questing Bees. What is that with these weird drawback creatures, Momir Gods? And a lot of them can't be blocked by little creatures, so that was kind of obnoxious. If you're playing a deck like we were playing tonight, get in, hit our opponent. Do you think filter lands would expand the playability of Pioneer? I mean, filter lands are okay. They're not super exciting to me, especially since they get got by Damping Sphere, and Damping Sphere is in the format. So, I think what I would like to see with lands is, at least for the immediate future, just the completion of cycles that we already have. So the biggest ones, the other half of the pain lands, really awkward to not have the ally pain lands. And then the other half of the fast lands, really awkward to not have ally fast lands. So I think more just like evening out the cycles that we already have would go a long way. And I expect that they'll probably do that. Like, with how much focus they're putting on Pioneer with Pro Tours and stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw those reprinted in, like, core sets or whatever in the not-super-distant future. No, Verimit. I play the Forest, they're going to get a Forest Walker. I know it. This is going to be the game it happens, Verimit. Since you're here. Phone it. 6-drop. Thornwatch Scarecrow. Yeah. Sure, not the super scary 6-drop. Doom Whisper is good, though. Surveil's not good, but... Surveil's not good, but just a 6/6 Flying Trample's pretty legit. Oh! I was so busy talking I didn't realize there was a Golgari Riders that bit the dust. It happens sometimes. It happens. All right, for you, I will play a Merriment. But if we die to Forest Walk, I'll even keep the island for next turn. 7-drop is Pearl Lake Ancient. Well, it's big. It's not flyy. I guess we can get in with the Jin. Surman Jin. Opponent blocks. Wait, this doesn't have first strike, does it? Okay, good. Blocks and blocks. Trades. Sure. Pass the turn. Any thoughts on building Esper or Blue-White Control? I'm thinking of building Esper in Blue-White Control. We've still never hit a Phage in Pioneer. Any thoughts? Yeah, I think that those are decks that have potential to be pretty good. Sphinx's Revelations in the format. There's a couple. You should check out the Pioneer metagame page. There was some number of Blue-White Control style decks that 5-0'd in the first deck list dump, so that might give you some ideas. I think the big choice is going to be, are you going more like Planeswalkers or are you going more Dragons? There's also, I haven't played against them yet, but there's some Wilderness Reclamation decks that look really miserable. Miserable. Oh no, Vermin. Oh, I discarded the island, so Nicole Bolas is going to die. Force of Habit. I mean, I guess we probably would have let it die anyway, but... Huh. Yeah? You're right, Verimet. But they're like Wilderness Reclamation decks that the win condition is like Lumbering Battlement. I was like looking through the deck over and over, and I was like, how does this kill people? It's just all counters and card draw and removal and Wilderness Reclamation. And it's like... And it's like Lumbering Battlement in the mana base, maybe Castle Ardenvale. Like you eventually get there with the 1/1s from Castle Ardenvale. So those decks look like they're going to take a while to actually win. Did it have Veil of Summer? Oh, I don't remember if it had Veil of Summer. About it. Spinning the wheel into a Baron Senger. Yup. All right, we need a good 8-drop. We have the strangest creatures. Grolub. What even is that? Old Magic cards. Thrashing Mudspawn. Don't know what that... We're like Beast Tribal, I think, essentially. Zoo. Abzan, really janky Zoo. All right. Insect, that works with the Zoo plan. Also very bad. Pass the turn. Our opponent has so many flyers, that's the biggest problem. Lumbering Falls. Oh yeah, Lumbering Falls. I think I was saying Battlement. Yeah, the green blue or Simic, oh boy, another hasty flyer. The green blue / Simic creature land, the hexproof one. Should I buy Shocklands now or rotation for Pioneer? Last time Shocklands rotated from Standard, some of them went down a little bit in price, but really, they didn't go down all that much. So, if you wait, there's some slight chance... There's some slight chance, and we're dead. There's some slight chance it goes down a little bit, but there's also a chance more people keep buying into Pioneer and it goes up. So, I would say, based on the history... I don't think you gain much by waiting. Best case, maybe you save like a couple of dollars. Worst case, tons of people start playing Pioneer, and we end up and they end up actually going up in price, and you pay more. So I would say just get them if you can, as soon as you can afford them. We are going to lose to the best card in Homelands. The best card in... Oh, man. Is this a Portal card? I don't even know where Brimstone Dragon comes from. Alliances? No. Chromium. Good game, Commander Zacko. Good game. Good game, good game, good game. Is it a Portal card? Opponent just hit the Flyers. And that is the Momir... Some of the best things you could do at Momir. Like, evasion beats non-evasion. Evasion definitely beats Grolub. What is it? What kind of beast is that? I don't even understand what's going on. What is the flavor? What is... Moglings caught in the misdeeds often blame the Grolub, even though the creature is usually innocent. No task measure. Exodus, what can you say? Good game, Commander Zacko, good game. And I think on that note, I think that brings us to the end for tonight. So we got to do some more pioneering, which was super sweet. Started off strong, ended with a 3-2, playing some infinite Biomancer's Familiar. Question before we wrap up for tonight. What deck from Pioneer do you want to see next? Is there anything you're just dying to see? Do you want to see the Nykthos decks that crushed us? Do you want to see Aetherworks Marvel, Mono Blue Devotion, Chromatic Horde? There's so many options. Give me some ideas. Soul Flayer, yeah, Soul Flayer is a good one. Reanimator sounds sweet. Mono Black Devotion, that is on the replay YouTube. Good time for a reminder. Ooh, Enchantress does sound sweet. Replay YouTube, we played Mono Black Devotion yesterday, and it crushed it, so definitely check that out there if you haven't seen it. Hardened Scales, Abzan Mono Green Stompy, that sounds like a good one. Demonic Pact also sounds sweet. Lots of votes for Soul Flayer. We're probably going to have to play Soul Flayer or Chromana Flayer maybe next stream. At least sometime soon, because we've gotten multiple votes for that, and I also want to play it. I do also want to try the Leyline Devotion decks. Probably blue-green, because I like drawing cards, but do you think green-red goggles could be a thing? I think lots of things seem possible in Pioneer at the moment. For the time being, I'm going to say yes. I think that could actually be a thing. 5-colored dragon sounds fun. Leap Whip is legal. At least Whip and Leap are legal. I think most of the pieces are. Energy decks with Marvel, Cat Tribal. Ooh, Infinite Time Stream Navigator could be sweet to revisit. Those are some good ideas. Well, we will be doing more pioneering because I'm enjoying the format, and it's fun, and you can do cool things. And, yeah, we're going to keep exploring it because it's super sweet right now while we wait for Standard to get unelkified, I would say. So, on that note, I think that brings us to the end for tonight. So first off, reminders on the way out the door. Replay YouTube. That's where you'd find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Normal YouTube. Brawl going up with Crim tonight. Budget Magic went up featuring Pioneer last night. Pioneer Amonicod going up tomorrow night on Against Odds. Keep an eye out for that. One more reminder that our sponsor tonight is the ever awesome Card Kingdom. And if you need some Magic the Gathering cards, you can snag them over at cardkingdom.com. Even snag a Saffron Olive sticker if you want. Just mention that you want one in your order notes. So thank you to Card Kingdom. Also, a reminder for this stream and the next stream, you can still enter by donating to endhomelessness.org for the full art foil Oko giveaway. Thanks to Thanos. Just $5 or more of a donation to endhomelessness.org. Send an email, okoforcharity@thanos.com, along with proof and your Twitch name and that you came from the Goldfish stream. So thank you to Thanos for doing that. Most importantly, thank you to all of you for being awesome. It's always a blast to hang out with you. Win or lose, no matter what format, no matter what we're doing, I love you all. You all are super awesome. Thanks for hanging out and supporting and just all the awesome stuff you do. Seriously, y'all are amazing. Have a wonderful middle of the week. We will be back on Thursday with another one. Don't miss Pioneer Monica tomorrow on Against Odds. It's going to be a good one. So until Thursday, I will talk to you soon.